Hey, AP Bio. Here we go, Thursday's video. All right, a couple things. First off, I hope you've got your notes all set up now, but it looks like a lot more people viewed the transcription video than the translation video, so let me know if there's an issue or what that's about. Then also, so just quickly checking through the things that are going on. The Ed puzzle is due by the end of the day. A lot of you have taken that. Nice video to kind of bring all those protein synthesis stuff together. There was a mistake on question 3, like 2 of the boxes got checked and I didn't catch it when I was reviewing it. So that was the question about the promoter region in the Tata box, which most of you answered. For some reason, another box was clicked as well. So if you just missed one, that's probably the one you missed. And don't worry, I'm not going to count it against your grade or anything. It looked like a quick scan of a couple of you that I looked at. Those were, if you missed just one, it said you got an 89 out of 100, and it was typically that one. And so just know that you were right. Before the gene of interest, we have the promoter region, which has the Tata box in it, which is where RNA polymerase attaches, okay? And then I changed it for those of you who haven't had it, but it seems like I changed it yesterday, but it seems like some people that had it today still missed it. So maybe because I had already posted it to you, it didn't retroactively change or whatever. So I apologize for that. All right, so a heads up. Next thing, okay? I've been talking about it a bit because I've been hoping you were cutting your protein synthesis simulation. So you should have a packet that looks like this. Okay, protein synthesis, transcription and translation. All right, there's an intro, couple paragraphs. I would suggest reading that. It's a nice overview of the parts that are involved in protein synthesis. And right below there, it has a pretty detailed procedures, which is awesome since you're kind of on your own, okay? And then it continues on to the next page, etc. So we are going to build protein synthesis, okay, and show that process. So the goal is in Monday or Tuesday, I will open up some time slots. You'll sign up and then I'll do like a Google Hangout with you at that time and we'll go through your protein synthesis simulation together. You'll have to have it set up somehow, like maybe on a wall or on a floor where you can move parts and pieces and show me what's what, and we'll go through the whole process together, okay? To start out, you had a white cardstock piece of paper, okay? You cut out in 4 strips, okay? Whoa. The one numbered 1 is your first strip. Then you cut out the next strip, 2, and attach it below, okay? All the way through your whole DNA sequence, okay? So this is our gene of interest, all right? We only have one side, so we just have the template strand, the one that is actually coding for the complementary bases. So you would also have a coding strand and it would open up, right? But the coding strand, just because that would be so tedious, we don't have that one as well, okay? So we just have the template strand, all right? And this is where it's all gonna start. Since it's DNA, this is in the nucleus. All right, and I sent you a list of the things that need to be included in your simulation. And some of it are things you need to talk about, and some of it are things that you need actual physical structures of, like cutouts of. And the procedures are pretty good about telling you what cutouts you need. And so I added some things that I'm gonna want to talk to you about that might not be on there. For example, like translation is not something you cut out and make, but you need to tell me, oh, this is the process of translation that's occurring here. This is what's happening, okay? things you might need to be able to identify, like promoter region and Tatabox. Okay. Talk about enhancer. It's not going to be on here, but you need to be able to talk about it. Okay, ribosome, that's something that you'll need to build. And ribosome has 2 subunits, so you'll need to probably have 2 pieces. The tRNA you have in your cutouts. The tRNA are actually made so you can see the anticodon along the bottom. Okay, the tRNA molecule and the amino acid that it carries, and you're going to like fill those things out. Okay. Then just need to identify the polypeptide when you're done. You need to identify what a codon is and an anticodon. And then in your ribosome, you should write out just where the E, P, and A sites are, so you can show your tRNA moving through those sites. Okay, I kind of started in the middle list, so let me go back up at the top. Your DNA we talked about, boom. You're going to make your mRNA, and that will be all the little colorful bases. You will match them up with their complementary base, okay, and get them in the correct sequence. That will start after the Tatabox, okay? You'll get them all taped together in the correct sequence, and then that will be your pre-mRNA sequence, okay? I don't know if you can hear my dog groaning. So then it would be pretty complex to get the introns in there. So it's only exons, but you need to talk about the process of introns and removing introns, spliceosomes and SNRPs. And then what else we have to add on to the pre-mRNA, like our G3P cap and our poly A tail. Okay. And that's all occurring in transcription. And so knowing where transcription occurs, where translation occurs, somehow signifying where the nucleus is. So you can show me, oh, here's our mRNA. And then the mRNA leaves the nucleus and finds the ribosome. All right. So hopefully you will, those couple of you haven't finished the Ed puzzle, finish that up, and then start organizing your protein synthesis simulation. I would like you to have, cut it all out, put it all together, go through it a few times on your own. If you have questions, let me know and we can talk through it. And then Monday or Tuesday, you'll sign up for a slot to go through it with me. Now, there's more questions in the packet, and some of it deals with some stuff we haven't quite talked about yet. Types of mutations. You might need a little more information on cystic fibrosis. So maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow in a video. All right. So again, contact me if you have any questions, comment, whatever. I'm assuming I see that people are watching the video, but I'm not getting much response. So I'm hoping everything's working out okay. I'm definitely up for suggestions, anything like that. So have a good day. See ya.